Hello everybody, Max here, and today, oh boy, am I reacting to something really stupid. Okay, so I'm sure we've all heard about the discourse with Nintendo and Palworld. I mean, Palworld, it's very similar to Pokemon in so many ways. A lot of people have called it Pokemon with guns, and there's been a lot of similarities with it with a few of the creatures. This, on the other hand, is bloody egregious! Oh no, PICKMON by Pocket Game. Oh, by the way, makers of Palworld, Pocket Pair. Oh my freaking good lord. What the heck, man? I don't even... Okay, yeah, we're gonna watch this very nice trailer that recently came out, and we're going to take a look and just see what the insanity of this really all is, shall we? We're gonna go through it, and then we're gonna try and point out as many things we can from other things. How about that? I don't know a whole bunch of things from Palworld. I can, at least name-wise, I can probably point out a few things that will look similar. But well, name-wise, we'll see. I've been playing Pokemon more than I've been playing Palworld. Let's go ahead and get it going. Show us your insanity. It's literally the glider from Zelda. Okay. Is that a Swampert? What the? I don't know what that is, but that's just straight up Link. That is just straight up Link. And that's just straight up Pikachu. That is just Pikachu. That is Pikachu with bangs. And of course, you're saying your workbench is. What's that thing? Anubis? Oh dear God! Yeah, we're gonna. Oh look, it's Petal Bear. Lovely. Hey, hello, Rayquaza. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Jeez. Of course it's got a machine gun. It's literally the electric guy with the machine gun. Oh, there's the Anubis guy again. The Jackal guy. And there is Pokemon's little rolling lizard, except it seems to be a bug. I'm sorry. Can I roll back on that real quick? Where's the button for that? That was... I'm sorry. I gotta look back on that. I'm sorry. We gotta look back on that. Okay, so Kira slide. Her hands are not on the bloody wheel. The ball handlebars. She's literally not even touching the handlebars. What the... Continuing? We're just continuing? We'll continue... Okay. Wait a minute. What is that all the way at the top? I know you can't see the cursor, but I thought this was Pocket Game. What's Poke Game? Oh dear God, this is so... Oh dear freaking God. Okay, let's start this back all the way from the beginning. I'm pretty sure oh, there's a little bit more. Oh my God. Orb. And freaking Ganondorf over here, I guess. Okay, this is like game trailer stuff, so... I don't even freaking... Okay. I saw so much wrong with this. I saw so much... I wish Nintendo wasn't suing Pocket Pair. Because these guys, These guys are the real people that they would totally be able to destroy in a legal battle. For crying out loud, they've got freaking Pikachu right here! With tail and ears included and little cheek puffs! Little cheek puffs! Oh, just freaking... Okay, and of course we got freaking Link right here. Like, everyone was comparing Palworld a lot to having Zelda mechanics, and that I believe the character in their trailer looked a little bit like Zelda too, like Link 2. But this is just egregious. We'll get to that point. So yeah, that's just straight up for Quasar. We got straight up the glider, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if something about this has also been stolen from something else. Okay, is that the Mega Evolution of Zapdos, the big ostrich version? That feels like it. That is. What's on that? That it looks like one of the llama from Palworld, doesn't it? That little thing on the head. That looks like one of the starters from one of the Pokemon games. I don't remember its name. I think it was a frog. The one who turns into the secret agent Gecko. That's the same head tuft from it. I just noticed in the background. It's like a blue Venusaur. If Venusaur and Blastoise had a baby, there you go. And is that the Chillet? And the ferrets? The little blue... I believe in the Palworld I was like a Chillet instead of a ferret. Nothing I could really see from this one, unless those are supposed to be that Rose Pokemon in the background that are just kind of floating around. Not seeing a Scorpion. I'm pretty sure that's going to be from something, but I don't recognize it. Now this! This is just that one mushroom Pokemon. I don't remember his name either. What's a... Okay, from what I thought it had a fire tail. I also seen, like, the cover art part they're going to be. They literally have freaking Charizard and Meganium on there. Ugh. And that's basically a Swampert. No idea what... Okay, that might be original enough, but we got freaking Link! That is straight up Link! That is 100% Link! With busted arms, apparently. And hello, Pikachu! Totally not Pikachu, right here in our face. And was that the little pink... That reminds me of the little pink rat guy from Palworld. I don't remember his name, but it's basically that. And I see like the penguin guys from Palworld too. Is that a shark guy? That is kind of cool. I won't lie, that one is how. Okay, these little guys in the bottom left. Those guys are like the little green shiny things. I don't remember what they're called. Like the souls you have to collect to kind of increase some of your power stuff. Capture rate, I believe it was. But they totally look like those little green guys with the big ears. I can't remember what they're called, but that is totally that. Oh, and there's the monkey. I remember seeing the little earth monkey. They totally had like the green... There it is. Okay. Like the workshop in the back next to this big bear. There's a green monkey. That is straight up one of the monkeys from Palworld. Which everyone also says looks just like a ripoff from Pokemon as well. So there's also that. Okay. I didn't see this when I first paused it, but I just saw it. Is that straight up the cow from Harvest Moon? Or Story Seasons, or whatever they're calling them now? That is just straight up a Harvest Moon cow. And of course you got not Lucario over there on the side. Oh, this is insane. What was that weird horn blast all of a sudden? And of course you got the penguin guy over here. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these farming assets are also are also from Palworld. They kind of look familiar. Then again, I guess it's not that easy to make things very unique in some courses when it's looking like that. And that's just straight up Puddle Bear wearing a gi. What the heck? Oh, look! We're totally not throwing Pokeballs. It's now cards. We're so different. Ooh! Bleh. And that's just straight up a cross between Rayquaza and that one other world-ending legendary that I can't call. But yeah, it's straight up those cross of those two. Hello, Moltres. That thing as well in the background, that looks like some sort of... There was like a Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of guy crossed with something that also has like these big shoulder puffs as well. That's totally that. You know what? There's people who know much better than me than knows what I'm talking about, but it's totally a thing. This might be something unique, actually, because I don't recognize from that. The big giant gorilla bear lion thing, that's kind of unique in this, but I'm sure there's something about it. Okay, now that's egregious. Palworld has a giant green mammoth that looks exactly like that. It just doesn't have a rock on his back. They added a rock on his back, and suddenly it's unique, apparently. What the hell? Ugh. And to tell something that's also pretty darn egregious, this guy in the front is clearly based on the big electric guy, the totally not electric Buzz guy, who carries a big old machine gun. It's pretty much the same thing, so they may not have stolen the model, but I'm pretty sure the animation set probably has been. And of course, rocket launchers. Is that a straight-up Pokemon? I think that's a Pokemon. I don't entirely recognize it, but I could have sworn I've seen a Pokemon that looks like that. That's kind of cool. And that is, of course, straight up the motorcycle Pokemon that they added from the... Was it Sword and Shield? I've skipped out on that one. But yeah, it's totally that Pokemon that they're trying to assimilate. And of course, you gotta have the Akira Slide. Because anything with a motorcycle's gotta have the Akira Slide. Even though it's physically impossible, really. And of course, they can't even be bothered to put her hands on the handlebars. What the heck? You know, if you're gonna do something crappy, go full crap, right? Jesus. Wait a minute. Oh, we'll get to this in a moment here, but I'm doubling back. Because this actually just kind of reminded me of something. It's straight up Kamen Rider, isn't it? Including with the explosion in the background. It's Kamen Rider. I haven't seen much of it, but I've seen plenty enough clips to see Kamen Rider when I see it. Like, this is rip off the game. Anybody else agree with me on that? Okay. This is the other part I want to talk about. That's just straight up Roadhog from Overwatch. That's just straight up Roadhog. I don't know what the guy in the little box there is, but cage. But that is just 100% Roadhog. Like, I bet you he's got a hook somewhere. Okay, that's a little bit close. No, okay. At least he doesn't have a hook. At least they were smart enough to take the hook away from him. And what is this guy? I don't know. I feel like I've seen... Is that the head of a Deathclaw? It looks like the head of a Deathclaw from Fallout. Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Yes, I know I am crazy. But still! Now, I might be crazy. I think I might be seeing things, but that kind of looks like the... God, what's that? It's the POW that is very obsessive and lovey-dovey. The pink lizard guy or lady, actually, it could be either one. Just very obsessive and lovey-dovey and very, very affectionate. And very rapey. It's straight up that one, only take away the pink. And give it wings, and... And apparently now we're doing a Fortnite drop, too. Now, this is kind of cool. I'm sure it's ripping off something, but it's kind of cool at least. I can at least say that. But, Jesus H. Mary of Mercy, what the frick, man? I don't even. And then, of course, there's this guy who's straight up Ganon. It's just straight up Ganon from Ocarina of Time. Call me crazy, but it's just straight up Ganon. Just only thing missing is a giant battle axe. Actually, no, two twin axes. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But oh, it's so egregious. It's almost as bad as that weird gacha game that tried to make every anime character, like every shonen anime character, into a woman just to be able to sell that version of stuff. I just, it's so bad. Like, tell me in the comments how badly you think of it. Was there anything that I missed in here, or maybe might have overthought perhaps? But oh dear lord, this is so much. Like, if there's anything that can get Pocket Pair and Nintendo to work together, it is definitely to smash this thing in the face. Oh dear god, I hope April 1st that this turns out to be some sort of joke, or that this is some sort of raw rage bait of some kind. Because the level of egregiousness is like almost, it had to have been made by AI or something. But yeah, I thank you very much for joining me through this plagiarism. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me here. Be sure to live life to the max. I am out. Bye bye.